What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports picks video, college football edition. It is Friday night, December the 4th. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Some of you guys might be watching this on Saturday early morning. In that case, it is December the 5th. Happy college football Saturday. I missed last week's college football video. I apologize for that. A little holiday traveling, but we are having an awesome college football season, so let's definitely keep it going. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. What I like to do with college football, I like to do a little bit something different for each sport. College football and soon with college basketball. College basketball, we're in the middle of the start of the college basketball season. So excited that college basketball is back. There are games every single day, a bunch of games every single day. I absolutely love it. There's a lot of money to be won each and every day, and we are winning it. But what I like to do with college football and college basketball, there's so many games on Saturdays. So what I like to do is come on here and give you guys a bunch of different plays that I like, not just come on here and give you one play. So my fun way of doing that is I take a bunch of plays that I like, I throw them all together into what I call a long shot parlay. Any parlay where the payout is $10,000 or more. These are not my top plays because I save those for those who are a part of the village, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. But I take the next set of games that I like. A lot of these games I do play myself. Some of them I don't end up playing, but I take all those games, I throw them together into a long shot parlay. I do put the long shot parlay in. I'll show you guys my actual betting ticket a little bit later, showing you guys that I did put it in. But that's what I like to do with college football. So what you do with those plays is definitely up to you. If you want to get crazy with me and throw in the long shot parlay, it's definitely up to you. If you want to pluck out your favorites and do smaller parlays or do straight bets, like I said, it's definitely all up to you, but it's just my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different options that I like. As you can see from the record at the top of the screen when I put it up, we are doing very well with our long shot parlays. Again, I didn't have one last week. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go back 2 weeks and recap that one, so we're just going to jump right into this week's long shot parlay. Even though the one we did 2 weeks ago was really good, we went 6-2 in that parlay. But let's go ahead and just jump right into the action. So let me go ahead and find it and pull it up on the screen here. So this is going to be a 10-team parlay, but 4 of them are just easy money lines, so don't really have to worry about that. And this video is coming out pretty late, so I'm going to try to make this video short. I usually just try to hit these games really quickly. I'm going to try to hit them even quicker this time around, so I can get this up and out. This is my favorite time of the year when we have college basketball and college football. But it's also the time of the year when I don't sleep. There's just not enough time in the day to do everything that I want to do. But like I said, I absolutely love it. It's my favorite time of the year. We have the NBA starting in a few weeks. They're going to be starting training camp. So we're going to have the NBA, college basketball, the NFL, college football, and then right around the corner, MLB will be coming back as hockey as well. It's just a ton of action. I absolutely love it, and we are killing it right now. Let's go ahead and jump into the long shot parlay. So like I said, you can see our record, 59-30, 66%. My goal is to stay above 60% throughout the whole season, and we're doing it. Like I said, I'm giving out a bunch of winners on these long shot parlays. We've only hit the long shot parlay once so far this year, which was my goal. We definitely want to hit this a couple more times before the season ends. But like I said, if you are plucking these games out straight and doing straight bets, you are doing very well. So let's go ahead and jump into this week's long shot parlay. So we're going to start with Texas and Kansas State. This is an under 51. So Texas is coming off a tough loss. It was pretty much their season. They lost last week at home against Iowa State, ranked team at home. It was a close loss. They lost 23-20. Before that, they were on a roll, winners of 3 straight. But I think that loss last week is really going to take a lot out of their sails. They're going to have to pick themselves back up and go on the road and face this Kansas State team. I just don't see what the motivation is for Texas at this point with that loss. That is now their 3rd loss of the season. Kansas State is another team that's not playing well at all. They lost 4 in a row. 3 of the 4 games, they scored 18 points or less. They did pick it up in their last game, but again, they lost that game as well. They lost to Baylor 32-31, so they scored a little bit more points than usual. But again, you have to question the motivation for both of these teams. I don't see this being a high-scoring game, so I'm going to take the under 51. Next, we're going to go with BYU and Coastal Carolina over 62. So this is a lot of points. This game was put together late. Coastal Carolina was supposed to play Liberty. That game got canceled due to COVID issues on the Liberty side of things, so BYU stepped in, and they need to. They're trying to find games with anyone that they can. Of course, preferably good teams like Coastal Carolina is a ranked team, because BYU, they're trying to move up the rankings, and same with Coastal Carolina. So this is a perfect matchup for both of these teams. So this is a huge game for both of these teams, but the reason why I like the over is because with this game being thrown together at the last minute, there's not a whole lot of time for preparation and game planning versus the other team. So I think that's an advantage here for the offenses. BYU has a really good offense, really good quarterback. They can score points against anybody. I actually think they're going to have their way here with Coastal Carolina and put up a ton of points. Again, BYU is trying to move up the rankings. I think they're going to try to score as many points as they can here. And Coastal Carolina, they have a good offense as well. They're going to put up some points as well. They're not going to lay down in this game. I hope it's a competitive game, but I see a lot of points in this game. Over 62, I think should get there easily. Next, we're going to go with another high total, Florida, Tennessee, over 62.5. So Florida is another team that's sitting just outside of the top four. And this Florida team, they have one of the best offenses in the nation. And this is another team that likes to put on the points. And sitting outside the top six, you know they want to put on a good showing. They're going to try to score as many points as they can. And they definitely will be able to against this Tennessee team. Tennessee at home is going to fight. Whenever you have a top 10 team coming into your building, you know they're going to have the energy and they're going to put up a good fight. Tennessee is going to score some points here. This Florida defense is not very good. A lot of teams are scoring points against them. And like I said, Florida is going to score. They're going to try to run up the score if they can. So I see a lot of points in this one. Even though Tennessee, they're kind of hit and miss with their offense. You never know when they're going to show up. But again, this Florida defense can be scored on. Tennessee at home, I think they can score some points. But I think the bulk of the scoring is going to be done by Florida. And I like this game to also go over 62. Next, we're going to go with another under. We have two unders, two overs. This one is Wyoming, New Mexico. The reason why I like this under, New Mexico is now on their third string quarterback. Their starter, originally, he got knocked out early in the season, maybe the first game. And then their backup just got knocked out in this last game. Even with those two guys, this has not been a very good start to the season for New Mexico. They are winless on the season, and I think they're going to stay winless. They're bringing in a third string quarterback. This is a pretty good Wyoming defense. Offensively, Wyoming is also a little bit challenged. They are pretty good at running the ball here. But again, I don't see a lot of points coming from New Mexico. And at home, I think their defense will show up. They do want to get that first win on the season. So I still expect New Mexico to fight here. And not just let Wyoming run all over them and run up the score. So I like this game to stay under 52. I just don't think neither of these teams are going to score a ton of points, especially New Mexico with their third string quarterback. Next, we're going to go to a couple sides. We're going with one underdog, one favorite. The first is UCLA +3. So they are on the road against Arizona State. I'm going to talk a little bit about this game here in a minute, but basically the gist of it is Arizona State hasn't played in about a month. They have been dealing with COVID issues for quite some time. They've had a bunch of games canceled and postponed. Coming into the season, this Arizona State team had high hopes. They were preseason ranked in the top 25. They lost their first game of the season that they should have won against USC, and then they're dealing with all the COVID issues. So you kind of have to question their mindset, their motivation. How sharp are they going to be after basically a month off? On the other side of the ball, you have UCLA. This team got off to a slow start to start the season, but the last few weeks they've been playing really, really well. So you have a team that's on the upswing, playing better, going up against a team that hasn't even played in about a month. And you're getting points here. Again, even though UCLA is on the road, they've been playing a lot better on the road. And again, there's not going to be a crowd, so it's really not a huge factor. So I'm going to take the points here with UCLA +3. I just don't see how you can't. Next, we're going to go with Ball State -2. They're also on the road against Central Michigan. And similarly to New Mexico, Central Michigan is going to be on their third string quarterback. So their best quarterback hasn't played this season yet. He was suspended for a year. It's been a year, but for some reason, the NCAA has not reinstated him yet. So the backup who started the season just got knocked out in the last game. He got injured. leg injury. He's probably done for the season. So now they're going to a third string quarterback. This is a pretty good Ball State team. When this line originally came out, Ball State was a slight underdog, and now the line has flipped to Ball State being a favorite, and rightfully so. This is just going to be a tough game for Central Michigan to win. I do think it's going to be a close game. Central Michigan has a pretty good defense that I think can keep them in this game. But when it's all said and done, I think Ball State is going to win this game by at least a field goal. And that's it. That's our 6 spreads that we're going with. And then I threw in 4 money lines. Don't really have to talk about it. It's just 4 easy winners. Ohio State on the road against Michigan State. They're going to win that game. Oklahoma at home against Baylor. Easy win. Alabama, Clemson. They're going to cruise. Both on the road. Alabama favored by 30 on the road against LSU. Never thought I'd see that. Clemson, huge favorite on the road against Virginia Tech. Again, I throw those on there because they're easy wins and it just boosts up the amount of money that you're going to win. This is a 10-team parlay. For me, 250 will pay $13,617.90. So again, we hit the long shot parlay once this year. We are going for our second hit of the year. But again, I recommend you pluck out your favorites. If you like any of those 6 spreads that I gave out, you can, like I said, pluck out your favorites, do some straight bets, do some parlays, take some other games that you like as well, throw them into the mix. Whatever you guys want to do with these plays are definitely up to you. But that is going to do it for our long shot parlay. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, I just quick hit those games to keep this video somewhat short. But let's go ahead and move on to today's free play of the day. But before I do that, I got to mention my website, JVilleSportsPicks.com. If you're not receiving my daily plays, this is where to go. This is how to do it. JVilleSportsPicks.com. Once you get there, look for the big blue button in the upper right-hand corner. Click that button. It will take you to a page which lists all the different packages that are available. See which one suits you the best. Use promo code FOOTBALL for 10% off any package. I make them super cheap as it is. But with the promo code, you can make it even cheaper. And basically what happens when you sign up is you start receiving my plays each and every day via email. Very simple. However you receive your email notifications, that's when you know when the plays are sent out. I typically send them out around the same time every day, so you know when to look out for the email. And I just shared some exciting news for all those who are a part of the village. I just started something new. In addition to the daily email, I created a Google Doc sheet, which I am very excited about. And what I'm going to be doing, what I have started doing, is as I place a wager, I'm going to update the Google Doc sheet live in real time. So you will get the play as soon as I put it in myself. So you can see all the bets that I'm making in real time. All you have to do is have the Google Doc sheet up. You can check it periodically throughout the day. It's especially useful when you have college basketball each and every day, and there are games at, starting from the morning all the way until pretty much midnight. So that's a new thing I just released today. I've received a bunch of feedback already. Everybody is loving it and excited about it. It's just another tool that I'm giving you guys. I'm having one of the best years that I've ever had in sports betting, which is the way it should be. Every year you should be getting better and better, and I'm definitely doing that. So I want you guys to be able to say the same thing. I want you guys to be able to say I'm having the best year of sports betting in my life. So I'm always going to continue to give you guys as much as I can to help you guys achieve that goal. So this is another step in that direction. So in addition to the daily emails, you'll also have access to this Google Doc sheet. And like I said, you'll see this updated throughout the day. As soon as I place a wager, I'm going to update the Google Doc sheet so you know right then and there. You'll see what number I got, how much I bet, all that good stuff. So that is another thing I'm adding to the arsenal, another tool for you guys. So very excited about that. But anyways, that is the website, JVilleSportsPicks.com. Check it out. Don't forget to check out the promotions tab. I have some good things on there. And don't forget to check out the free picks tab each and every day. I'm going to put a free pick on there. When you don't see me on here making a video, I do my best to put a free play on the website each and every day. So don't forget to bookmark that page and check it every day. But other than that, that's the website. That's how to get there. If you have any questions about what I do, about the website, about anything at all my social media pages and my email address, all that good stuff is down below in the description of this video. In addition to my email address, all my social media pages, my Discord link is also there as well. Come to our Discord channel and chat with us. There's a lot of people on there giving out plays each and every day. That's what it's about. It's about helping each other, building a winning community. So come join the Discord channel and chat with us. But again, if you want to reach me, you can reach me on any of the different social media pages, and I'll be happy to chat with you. While you're down there looking at all of that stuff, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, please. I really appreciate it. It helps support the channel. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump into today's free play of the day. And I'm basically just going to let you guys know what my favorite play in that long shot parlay is. One of the plays that I have already put in myself, and that is going to be between UCLA and Arizona State. And I already talked a little bit about this game. Like I said, I just don't see any other way to go about this game. I'm going with UCLA +3. Again, coming into the season, Arizona State had the better team, top to bottom, over UCLA. But with all the circumstances, I just think this is too good of a spot to pass up for UCLA. Again, you have to look at the way UCLA is playing right now. They have two quarterbacks that they can use. If one starts to struggle, they can go with the other. Offensively, defensively, Chip Kelly seems to be getting his groove back a little bit. He's definitely been disappointing since he has arrived at UCLA. But again, this team is looking much better. And again, you just have to question the mindset of Arizona State. I was kind of going back and forth whether to take UCLA first half. First half, they're +2. I think that's a good bet as well. It's just hard to gauge how Arizona State's going to come out to start the game. They could come out fired up, not having played in about a month, and kind of just release a bunch of energy and aggression. Or they can come out flat and kind of sluggish. So you really don't know, but I think when it's all said and done, I think this is going to be a tight game, a game that UCLA definitely has a chance to win. So if I have a team that I think has a good shot to win and I'm getting points, I have to grab those points. I'm going to take UCLA +3. And this year, there's really not a lot of home field advantage. So even though this is at Arizona, this is the perfect time to come to Arizona. It's great football weather, so I just don't see any home field advantage here. I'm going to go with a team that has been playing this past month versus a team that's been laid off practicing with themselves. And on top of that, dealing with COVID issues, different players, the coach, all that good stuff. So just too many distractions here for me with Arizona State. I'm going to take the points with UCLA. That is today's free play of the day. I'm going to wrap up this video and upload it. But that's going to do it for college football. So let's go ahead and root on the long shot parlay. We've been getting close a couple times. Like I said, we hit it once. We've had a bunch of other close calls. Hopefully this will be our second hit. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up for me. Stay tuned for my NFL video, which will be coming out shortly. Hope you guys have an awesome Saturday. Good luck with whatever plays you guys do decide to put in. Hope you guys all sweep the board out there, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck.